This tranquil forest is a land of my imagination, and as a writer, literature is my domain. This world, though, is barren and lonely. What, I wonder, should I make of this world? What or who should inhabit it? I shall craft it into a war zone. A battleground where only the most intelligent, the most cunning, and the most driven shall stand. Heroes shall rise, and heroes will fall. Oh, so many ideas are running through my mind, I can scarcely imagine the chaos of which will ensue. Heroes and heroines, gods and demons, leaders and followers rise and take to the stage. As they sit among new surroundings plucked from the old and yellowed pages of their previous homes, I ask you, dear reader, but one question. Shall we play a game?
What?
George Orwell's 1984. Winston Smith. A victim of unbound oppression and fear tactics. A dystopian future meant to warn readers of a possible future. I too like to scare people. I took poor Winston from when he took his final breath, and now he breathes the first of many.
Has it worked? Am I finally free?
Free of Big Brother?
I'm free! I'm finally free! I think. Wait, Julia. Where's Julia? She made it here too? I gotta find her.
Hedda Gabler here hails from Henrik Ibsen's Hedda Gabler. How original. Bored to death in her last life, with things falling apart, she nearly killed herself. Well, now here she stands with a new lease on life. Such an independent woman for her lifetime. Poor, miserable wretch. The creature from Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. Victor Frankenstein's child, in a way. His life's work and all before 25. The creature is hated by all of humanity. Except, perhaps, one I could think of.
What are you? Could you be Frankenstein's creature that I've read in books? Don't be afraid, don't be afraid. I mean you no harm.
Dr. Henry Jekyll of Robert Louis Stevenson's The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. A scientist from London who wished to perfect the separation of good and evil. Or as he saw it, the moral and the intellect. Stevenson played with the ideas of what is morally justifiable.
Dost thou not knowst what wretched demon you behold? And why dost thou mention the name of who hath abandoned me?
Oh, aren't you just the most articulate?
Art thou not turned away by my hard countenance?
I'm not at all offended by your appearance. Because quite the contrary, I'm impressed by your stature. Please, display your skill for me.
I do not wish to bring harm upon thee.
I am not frail. Have no worry. Please, demonstrate to me.
Edward Hyde. Quite the temper. He is the intellect to Jekyll's moral. Like the creature, he is the product of science and the pursuit of understanding. He is very much a demon in his own right, terrorising London and baffling Jekyll's longtime friend John Utterson.
How? Thou hast transformed into some demon like I.
You could say something like that. Dear creature, I have other things that I must attend. Please run off now, would you? Until next we meet.
If thou wish it, friend.
I leave Winston alone in the woods for 1 minute and he manages to get himself lost.
Oh dear. Julia is Winston's counterpart from 1984. A shining member of the Anti-Sex League and a girl who just likes to have fun. If poor Winston were a marionette, Julia is his puppet master.
Oh, lost, are we?
And here we see Hyde in his natural habitat. Oops, I seem to have gone slightly condescending.
You're disgusting and disfigured. Do you consider yourself one Edward Hyde?
Oh, you know me. Then you must know my taste for, mayhem.
Why did you send me to this godforsaken forest?
Iago, villain of William Shakespeare's Othello. A great and tragic play about Renaissance Venice, back when it was still a city-state. Even I can never be sure what is going through Iago's head, but if I could hazard to take a guess, murder and his slight hatred for Othello.
I don't even know what I'm doing out here. I've accomplished nothing. We're going to lose the war if you keep making these stupid moves. Seriously, Othello. Really. A farce.
The Governess, a girl of many faces. Good, evil, ingenious, or mad. Good Lord, sounds like this is summing me up. But I never really understood her. Kind of a loose cannon, or maybe a trump card. She comes from a ghost story written in Victorian times, The Turn of the Screw, by Henry James. This woman could be anyone, really. Imagine if she watched your kids. I shudder at the thought.
Oh, how infuriating ignorance can be. Like that of a child.
Don't you even think about it. You devil. Possessed by Peter Quint himself, no doubt, and after my child. You can't take him, not again.